Hi dear Virgo, my name is Marina and you're watching your monthly horoscope for the period between the 22nd of July and the 21st of August. And in the beginning of this period, so on the 22nd of July, the transit sun will enter Leo. And for you, this will be in your 12th house. And basically, during the whole month, the sun will be in 12th house for you. So this is the end of the previous year, the end of the previous astrological year. And in some way, this is a time to think about the past, especially the past 1 year. So what is it that you have achieved? What are your, which are your results? And what you are ready to separate with. So what needs to stay in the past for you? And how actually you can start on something new after this period ends. But for now, this is a time to concentrate more on, for example, meditation, or just taking a rest, or spending some time on private. This is not a time to try to be extremely active, to start some new things, because 12th house is not one of the material houses. And for example, you may feel a little bit more dreamy. You may feel not so motivated to start new things. However, keep in mind that Mars is also in Leo, because Mars entered Leo on the 20th of July, which means that the Sun and Mars will join together in your 12th house. So even if it's not visible, you may feel some kind of, strong energy, but this is more related with your imagination. So for example, you may feel really inspired, or practicing something, for example, some kind of active type of meditation, like including yoga, something like that, which includes physical energy, working with your body, but at the same time is not something which is supposed to be seen by others. But you may really use your intuition right now to guide you. And on the 23rd of July, we have also a new moon in Leo in your 12th house. So this might be the beginning of some new practices that you can start. And again, this is not supposed to be something related with your how to say that, well, something that everyone should see. This is more something for yourself, something that you do privately. If you need to do something secretly, which others shouldn't know about, then the new moon in 12th house can be beneficial as well. Pay more attention on your dreams, on some ideas that may look like are coming from nowhere, but actually they're coming from your unconscious mind, because they may really guide you what you can start afterwards. Okay, so then we have on the 25th of July, Mercury entering Virgo. And of course, this is a very important transit for you. First of all, because this is in your, Mercury enters your own sign. But not only that, Mercury actually rules Virgo. So Mercury is your own ruler. And the transit in the same sign in your first house is actually a major event for you. And this is a great time when, for example, you may have some new ideas. You may become more organized, more disciplined. You can put some kind of order in your life, in your daily activities. You can plan. You can communicate more with others. You may talk more, or speak in front of others. All kind of mercurial activities are very beneficial for you. And then on the 31st of July, we have Venus entering Cancer. And for you, this is your 11th house. We know that Venus is one of the benefactors of astrology that brings some positive emotions, some positive circumstances in our life. For you, when Venus enters your 11th house, these positive emotions might be related with others, with communicating more with people, and these are some kind of groups of people, so collectives, or some kind of, for example, clubs that you might be a member of, or something that makes you feel a part of a team. And this will bring these positive emotions for you. Also, this is a great time to communicate with your friends, especially with female friends, because, as I said, these are the positive emotions for you during this wonderful Venus transit. Then on the 3rd of August, we have Uranus going retrograde. And Uranus will be stationary on the 29th degree in Aries, which for you is in your 8th house. So you should be especially careful, because this is a very intense energy, and the intense energy of Uranus can be related with some unexpected, even shocking events. And 8th house is also related with some kind of critical situations, some things which are beyond our control, some serious transformation. So from one side, you should be careful for possible accidents and avoid, things that can actually bring this increased opportunities or actually possibilities for accidents. But on the other hand, this is a time when you can make some major transformations, or at least you can have the idea what you want to change. And this may happen very suddenly, unexpectedly, and you may totally try to transform something in your life. After that, on the 7th of August, we have another important event. This is the full moon, which is also a lunar eclipse in Aquarius Leo, which falls in your 12th and 6th house. Basically, the lunar eclipses are full moons, which include also the nodes joining the sun and the moon at the same time. And that's why these are extremely important karmic periods of our life, when we can start something which will last during the next 6 months up to 3 years. And in your case, this is about well, things related with your past, for example, which is 12th house. So you can change your mindset about your own past. For example, you can decide to separate totally with something, to leave it in the past, because it will allow you to move forward and to put the new beginning. Also, this is a time, for example, when you can make these major changes related with some kind of spiritual practices, meditation, but again, things which are more private, not so obvious for others. And finally, on the 12th of August, we have Mercury going retrograde, which is a major event for you because it's in your own sign, as we already said, in Virgo. And basically this is your own ruler, the ruler of your sign. Mercury is on the 12th degree. So if you have a planet or a cusp of a house around this degree, it will be an extremely important transit for you. But even if it's not the case, Mercury retrograde in your own sign suggests that you should be careful with all kinds of information, with your contacts, with your plans, activities, basically everything. You should avoid the new beginnings, but on the other hand, this is a good time to think about the past, to reassess, to make an evaluation, to restart something old. For example, if you had a project that you have started, but for some reason you have stopped or quit from that, now you can restart that. And this is the positive side of Mercury retrograde in your own sign. Or to contact with people that you haven't met for a long time, and to initiate that. But otherwise, you really need to be careful with all kinds of information and all the plans that you are making. So these were the most important astrological events during the month. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have some comments, please leave them below. I will be happy to read them. That's all for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye.